Welcome to Unit 13 of Introduction to Apologetics. Here in Unit 13, we have reached the end of our textbook, Apologetics at the Cross, and our textbook finishes with a bang. This last chapter, chapter 13 of the book, is the culmination, it is the climax of everything that the authors have been preparing you for, equipping you for throughout the entire book. This is the chapter where the authors present in the apologetics at the cross way, in the inside-out approach, a positive case for Christian belief. You're going to be looking at learning about how Christian persuasion, Christian apologetics should be holistic. What I mean by that is all the things we've been learning about over the course of this semester, how it should be holistic and how it should be appealing to the entire person, how it should be holistic in integrating various methods or tools that we have for doing Christian apologetics. So in this last chapter, as you see the authors present their positive case for Christianity, you're going to see how they're going to be integrating reasoning and logic, evidences for the resurrection, how they are going to be using contextualization, and how they're going to be using story to present a holistic, positive case for belief in the gospel. What you're going to be learning about here, and what I hope you've been learning to do throughout this whole book up until this point, is to present a gospel and apologetic which is perfectly tailored to the person or community that you are speaking to. And one of my all-time favorite books on personal evangelism, it's a book called Get Real by John Leonard. And in the book, Leonard says that the way that we present the gospel should be a tailored suit rather than a sweatsuit. He says the way that we present the gospel is very often a sweatsuit. And a sweatsuit is something that is a one-size-fits-all. They're loose, baggy, stretchy, and whether you're a small or whether you're large, you can put on the same sweatpants and they fit you. That's often how we present the gospel and do apologetics. We have this one packaged approach or presentation or set of questions that we use for engaging people in their objections and also appealing to them for the gospel. What Leonard says is rather than providing them with a pair of sweatpants, we should give them a tailored suit, one which has been measured, designed, and crafted to perfectly suit them. Does this take hard work? Yes. Is it impossible? Not at all. And through practice, it's something that you can actually grow in being able to do in your everyday life. Let me tell you what the key for being able to do that is before we move any further. It's love. It is love which motivates an effective and faithful Christian apologist to do the hard work, to ask the insightful questions, to get to know their community, to get to know the individual that's standing before them, and then based upon this contextualization, present a holistic, integrated, persuasive message for belief in the gospel. Your assignments for this week are to read chapter 13, take the quiz based upon your reading of chapter 13. This chapter, once again, is so important because it is the culmination of the book. Spend some significant time in it. I know that you may be experiencing some fatigue here towards the end of the semester. Let me encourage you, finish strong. Push through. You're almost there. Just to make it so far into the semester, doing the work that you have been doing for an introductory course is excellent. I'm proud of you. Continue to push on. Finish strong. I hope that you would be inspired through reading this to begin to be someone who presents holistic, persuasive, positive cases for Christianity in your own context. Think of how you can start to apply this, whether that's with a non-Christian friend that you have already established a relationship with, whether you can begin to apply it in the church that you preach and teach at, or just grab a notebook and start journaling and start writing positive cases for Christianity in that journal. Even if no one else ever reads it other than you, it will still be time well spent and invested into your development as someone who can make a positive case for Christian belief. With all that said, and with all we've done so far, let's jump into Unit 13.